Long ago, when the world was still young, people had forgotten about God. The earth was filled with violence, greed, and wickedness. Everywhere you looked, people were hurting one another. Lying, cheating, stealing. Living only for themselves. But in the middle of that darkness, there was one man who still walked with God. His name was Noah. He wasn't perfect, but he loved God and tried to live an honest, faithful life. And one day, God noticed. God saw how evil the world had become, and it broke his heart. So he spoke to Noah, saying that a great flood would come to wash the earth clean of its corruption. But God had a plan to save Noah and his family. He told Noah to build a great ark. A massive wooden boat. To protect them and every kind of animal. Imagine hearing that. A flood that would cover the whole earth. A boat in the middle of dry land. But Noah didn't question. He didn't argue. He trusted God completely. So Noah began to build. God gave him exact instructions. How long, how wide, how high the ark should be. It was enormous. About the length of 1.5 football fields. Day after day, Noah and his sons worked under the hot sun, cutting wood, shaping boards, and sealing every crack with pitch. People around them laughed and mocked. "Hey Noah! Where's the ocean?" they teased. But Noah kept working. He believed that when God says something, he means it. After many years of hard work, the ark was ready. Then something incredible happened. Animals began to appear, just as God had promised. 2 by 2 they came, lions and lambs, elephants and eagles, snakes and squirrels. The earth trembled under their footsteps, and the air filled with the sound of wings and roars and chirps. Noah watched in awe as each pair entered the ark, one male, one female, guided by God himself. Then Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives entered too. When everyone was safe inside, God himself closed the door. Then, the sky grew dark. The first drops of rain began to fall, soft at first. Then heavier, and heavier, until the heavens opened wide. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain poured down without stopping. Rivers overflowed. Lakes rose and swallowed valleys. Even the tallest mountains disappeared beneath the waves. Everything outside the ark was destroyed. But inside, Noah and his family were safe. The great boat floated on the waters, carried gently by God's hand. The rain finally stopped, but the world was still covered in endless water. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Inside the ark, Noah waited patiently, trusting that God would tell him when it was time. One day, he sent out a raven. But it found no place to land. Then he sent a dove. The first time, it came back empty-handed. 7 days later, Noah sent it again, and this time, the dove returned with an olive leaf in its beak. Noah smiled. It was a sign of hope. A sign that life was returning. A week later, Noah sent the dove again. And this time, it didn't come back. The land was finally dry. Then God spoke to Noah once more, "Come out of the ark, you and your family, and all the animals." So Noah opened the door, and bright sunlight poured in for the first time in months. He stepped out, breathing fresh air, feeling the solid ground beneath his feet. Around him, the world was quiet and new. It was a brand new beginning. The first thing Noah did was build an altar. He gave thanks to God for saving them and protecting them through the storm. He offered sacrifices and worshipped with a grateful heart. And God was pleased. So, whenever life feels uncertain, or when people doubt your dreams, remember Noah. Keep building your ark. Keep your faith strong. Stay obedient to what's right. And trust that God will carry you through your storms. Because in the end, faith always floats. Thank you for listening. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting Bible stories. And remember, every rainbow is a promise that hope always returns.